Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Football Manager 18. I am back with the Huddersfield save, and we have quite a bit to recap on. I said in my last episode that I would be back for the Tottenham game, I believe it was. I decided I'll come back to the Liverpool game. The reason being, I decided let's come back at the end of that hard long stretch and look back and say, okay, this is how we performed. And that's exactly what we're about to see. So, here we go. Bang. This is how we performed. 2 wins, a draw, and we still haven't played Liverpool. We lost to United 2-0. Late. We conceded with a very long. We conceded to a long shot by Pogba, so I think it was good 35 yards out, and he just banged it top corner. So when attacking, Martial got one on the counter attack. So yeah, that's the reason we lost that game. We played 5 at the back, very defensively. You saw that game. What am I saying? Arsenal. So I came out the next day. I'm like, you know what? Let's go for this game. And we play 4-1-2-3 or 4-3-3 with the DM, and we absolutely bang it out of the park. 3-0 we beat Arsenal by. Then we go to Watford. I'm like, okay, good form. 4-3-3. Let's keep almost the exact same team. I think we made one change. No, exactly the same team. No changes whatsoever. And we lose 1-0 to a very early Troy Deeney goal. And they dominated us most of the game. So I'm like, oh, that's rough. That's rough. Tottenham, I'm like, okay. They're running a 4-2-3-1. Let's counter them with a 4-2-3-1. And they dominate us. Well, they don't dominate us because we still had good chances, but they scored too easily on us. And to be honest, that's mainly credit to them. I think we played alright. The big result here is then we came out and we beat City 4-2 at home. At this point, I realised that this year, home and away fixtures have a huge impact on the game. So I'm like, let's go after this game and play 4-3-3, and we kill it. We win 4-2. We played very, very well. Casey Palmer had a stunning free kick goal as well. And then go to Chelsea. By this point, I figured out, home and away ties have very big impacts on how teams perform, and I'm like, okay. They're also running 5 at the back, which means they want us to play possession football. Let's play on the counter. So we also went 5 at the back while trying to hold possession, and we managed to pull out a draw because neither team really attacked all that well. Like, they had a few chances, we had a few chances. To be honest, it was an even game. Now we go into this Liverpool game at home as well, which means there's a reason for the formation I'm about to play, because we're at home. Now, on the injury front, this is important to recap on. We have a few players at high risk still getting injuries, as you can see here. Andre being the most significant, and Jurgensen. Kerner as well. And all of those mainly because of heavy match loads, playing a lot of first team football. We have one increased risk to Di Pittore, who, to be fair, is hardly playing. In terms of current injuries, today we will be without Christopher Schindler. He pulled his abdominal muscle in training, which was frustrating. We will also be without Quina. He pulled his groin during the Chelsea game. He's out for 1 to 2 more days, so he is on the sub bench, just won't be starting. And Van La Parra, he twisted ankle, not really a big loss for us. Now, injury history. We have had a few injuries. Oh, that exists still. We have had a few injuries during this. Can we get a season summary? No, let's just do it this way. Okay, so if we look here at our injuries, when was the United game? Hold up, let me find this United game. United game was on the 4th of the 11th. Through history, 4th of the 11th. Depp, Craner pulled ankle ligaments in the United game. And then Nkudu got injured later on with some sprained ankle ligaments, was out for 3 weeks. Di Pittore was out for 4 weeks. Sabiri was out for 2 days. La Parra was out for 3-4 weeks. Billing was out for a day. And of course, you've already seen how MOOYS and Andre got injured, and we coped decently without them. So, I mean, we've been alright. Season summary in terms of injuries. been relatively hard done by. Stankovic is back. He is back. Yep, he's back. Which is big news for us, considering Schindler just got injured. So that means Hisele will come to the starting lineup, and Stankovic will be on the bench the first time this season. Back. So let's advance. Oh, we don't want to submit the team yet. There it is. This is the team that we are running. I am deciding to start MOOYS purely because I was tempted to start Casey Palmer. He's a consistent performer, which makes you want to start him. At the same time, MOOYS is a very good player. I think will serve us well in this Liverpool game. Danny Williams will be starting over Hogg, purely because Danny Williams has simply been in sublime form for us in that CDM role. I may just sub... Oops. You know what? Casey Palmer's in better form than MOOYS. MOOYS still isn't fully fit. He's only probably going to be able to play about 45 minutes tops. So MOOYS may well come in to sub for, I don't know, Andre at some point. We will see. As you see, Tom Ince's a bit quiet, as is 3 of our back 4. Hefele is starting with Stankovic on the bench due to the injury to Schindler. So let's submit this team, and let's get into the game. I reckon we could pull out a result here. I can see it going 2 ways. We get smashed, or we somehow win this. Yep, that's the 2 ways I see it. We're still struggling in terms of possession football in our middle third. We seem to lose possession a lot in midfield, which isn't good. Daniel Sturridge has been Liverpool's best player so far, operating as a false 9. Interestingly, he's had look at the year. He's had 9 goals in 13 games, 4 assists. He's playing well. Liverpool apparently without Coutinho. Well, they sold him. No, Coutinho's injured. Pulled ligaments, and Salah is also injured. It's a knee cartilage problem. Liverpool plays in demand. And did Liverpool sell anyone? Just out of interest. We've got Naby Keita joining next year. They brought in Sebastian Goethes. So just a centre back, which they needed. So there you go. Who did they sell? They sold Alberto Moreno. And Bogdan, of course, and yeah. Not much is relevant, but Moreno being sold. So obviously Andy Robertson is in, and Alexander-Arnold is improving every day. They're starting Klavan, interestingly enough. Markovic on the bench, a player that I looked at during pre-season as a possible signing for us. Well, more of a loan signing. Ended up going with Nkudu. Because I could also get him as a player with an optional deal at the end, which I might, that's decent. Don't know about this. Start of the year, we'll give him a lot of players a break. A day or 2 rest from training, so that should help us. But here we are, the Liverpool tie. What can we do? Right now, we're just holding the ball. There we go. And looking straight away, Liverpool's got Lallana injured. So we can expect him to come off probably first. What I'm expecting to see is Firmino dropped into his cam, and then Wijnaldum maybe coming in out wide, and a lobbed header from Firmino puts Liverpool up 1-0 early on. And honestly, that's not my tactics fault, because that is a set piece. Very fortunate, Liverpool there. Not gonna lie, they got a bit lucky. Well, let's push on here. What, another set piece from Liverpool. Will they dismantle us again from a set piece? Yep, Firmino, saved by Lossell. Oh dear me. We still haven't had a chance to test the keeper here. There's Klavan, plays it to Matip. Can he win this ball back? Now this isn't from a set... Well, technically it is from a set piece, but it isn't from a set piece. So if we concede, it is on us. And it could be a tactical error not playing 5 at the back, but I've faith in the lads that we can get back into this game. But the way Liverpool are dinking it around right now, I'm having some doubts. Okay, here we go. We've won the ball. Andre goes to Mooney. Mooney, little lob ball over to Ince, who is onside. Ince, can he get a good ball in? He gets the ball in. It's not a good ball. Sabiri heads it down to Palmer, and Palmer should have put that away. Palmer should have kept that down. He should have scored that. That is, I'm not going to lie, that is very disappointing. Very disappointing. Palmer should have scored that ball. He should have at least tested Mignolet. Okay, 18 minutes through. We're still down 1-0. We've had the majority of possession, but Liverpool have scored a goal. But they've only had 3 shots. Here we go. Another highlight. Williams plays it to Palmer. Palmer, don't lose that ball. Andre, don't lose that ball either. He has lost that ball. You may ask, why isn't Nkudu starting? Nkudu doesn't enjoy playing in big matches, which is why I opt to, put him on the bench. And start Sabiri, because Sabiri is a consistent performer, which does help. And that's always something to look out for, especially in lower league saves. Consistent performers, they're just always nice because you know they're going to perform every single game they play. They're going to play well. And obviously for these, that's a terrible error by Hafley, I believe that was. Very lucky we didn't see. For the Premier League and any other top divisions with big games, you want to look at players and make sure they don't have struggles in big matches or is afraid of big matches. You want them to relish big matches because obviously there's a lot of big matches this level of football. Now Ince will not win the ball back, but Andre will get the interception. Easy pass there for Andre to Smith. Smith has been playing well this season. He's improved a lot as well. And looking at the dynamic screen, you know what? Up at the end of this highlight, I just may show you that. Let's get to the screen. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that screen before. Anyway, Low. Can he get in a good cross? Low, that's not really a good cross. Cleared. Sturridge. Hafley does well. Okay, let me show you home. Dynamics. I should show you this. The dressing room atmosphere is very good. Our managerial support is very good. Match cohesion is also good. We did sign another contract though. 3-year contract, so we're here till 2020. Hierarchy, we've had a few promotions. Schindler, Robert Green is highly influential, as is Danny Williams. So we've seen a bit of movement there. In terms of social groups, Nkudu and Green are the ones feeling out. I'm surprised Green hasn't moved up into social group A, to be honest. That surprises me. Happiness, everyone's very happy. And then team meeting. Now, if we look at me, so myself as a manager, profile, is that the one I want to look at? No. Relationships, that's the one. Relationships. I'm apparently very close to Tommy Smith. So that's nice. If I ever want to move, Tommy Smith will likely sign with me. I'm also close to Colin Queener, star striker. So if I ever want to bring him with me somewhere, he'll likely come. And it'll be interesting to see how these relationships are tested if we get relegated. Will they want to stay? And the reason why Queen has been so good, look at this. Consistent, enjoys big matches. Of course, he's also a good player. Got a high work rate. No, he's just a good player, isn't he? He's professional. That's all lovely. Who else am I close with in terms of players? I'm acquainted with these guys. Obviously, I want to get close to Aaron, to Moy. Moy right now is just a contact right there. Aaron Moy, let's have a talk to us, Moy. Interaction. I can't speak to him. Okay, let's get back into the match, since apparently I can't speak with my star player. Now, 27 minutes passed, and I mean, we haven't got as many shots as Liverpool, but we're dominating the ball, haven't we? But fortunately, this game isn't counted on possession stats, it's counted on goals. And our one shot, which should have been a goal, wasn't, so we are down 1-0. Robertson puts it in, headed clear by Mooney. I do have some custom corners attacking and defending strategies on. I'd recommend you do the same if you're in the beta, because the default ones are quite broken. I'm not gonna lie, they are broken. Now, another set piece for Liverpool. Milner puts it well wide, and we do have a goal kick there. Come on, lads. I'd love to get one before half time, because that could open up the game for us realistically. 34th minute. Come on, lads. Tommy Smith there getting a yellow card. In terms of substitutions, I'm definitely thinking Quainer in for Mooney. Naturally, star striker in, Mooney isn't playing all that well. That just naturally makes sense. Now Henderson, another set piece. Puts it over. We had another shot. It was on target, so there you go, guys. Come on, lads. Liverpool have been getting some decent possession here. But we're still leading the possession stats, aren't we? 2 minutes at a time. Come on, let's snag one. This is the perfect time to snag a goal, guys. Perfect time. One minute left. Looks like we aren't going to get a goal here, because that will take us into half time, undoubtedly. But then we go. Like I said, now we'll be coming in for Lallana. Going to assertively tell the lads to dig in. Assistant. What do you do? Okay. What change do I want to make? Let's bring off Mooney for Quainer. We need our star striker out there. So let's go. Let's start the second half with Quainer on the pitch. Obviously, it could make all the difference. I'll show you the league table after this game, but currently we are sitting, I think, in 15th place, which of course is, decent. The goal for the season is to stay up, and really, I don't expect much more from this Huddersfield side. Staying up would be, to be honest, a miracle. Because I didn't get much money for the board. I spent it as well as I could. So I'm hoping we can stay up. I believe we can. I'm faith. Penalty. That's a rough. I think that could be a dive. Like Zanker's also been booked for that. Or Matthias Jurgensen. I reckon that's a bit rough. Let's click this button. Let's get the previous highlight. There, let's look at this again. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. Milner reels away after making it 2-0. That's a rough start to the second half here. Was there a penalty? Let me know down below in the comments. I don't know if it was. I'm not sure. Now, we need to score one quickly here. An instant reply would be, preferable. And believe it or not, our defense, which has been, probably our strength most of the season, actually has been our weakness this game. Sub will be needed shortly, I think. We need to do something. Palmer's playing well, which, obviously makes me not want to bring Moy in as much. But just the class of Moy, tempts me. I need to make a decision soon. I know that. Palmer's looking fired up. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring Andre off for Moy. And I'm going to make a double change here. I'm going to bring Nkudu in for Sabrini, who wasn't playing all that well. Defense, I'm going to stick I'm in hope mainly, because I need to make attacking changes, because I need to try and spice things up going forward, because if we can't score, there's no point. If we concede again, whatever. Ince coming forward, place it to Sabrina, and all of a sudden he isn't coming off. Cancel pending changes, pause, I'm still going to bring Moy in for Andre. Because look at that, 70%, he's now starting to struggle. But Nkudu, sorry mate, you're not coming on anymore. Because we have just scored a goal. Play. And look, let's look at this. Ince. Place it to Quainer. There's a reason I brought him in, and it's because, you know, you don't get a stat for that. But that there is a beautiful hockey assist. Now Ince with a beautiful little cross into Sabiri, who tucks it away in the bottom right corner. Now Moy will come in for Andre, and Sabiri will stay in the game. We get the challenge in, half light to Moy, who has just subbed in, finds Sabiri, to Quainer, what can he do for me? Plays in Palmer looking towards Ince, who hits it all the way back to Palmer, showing good strength, and Palmer! Oh, I kept him in, and that's a great opportunity, and that's arguably 2 chances that he should have put away. He really should have. Ince with a beautiful cross though to get that in. And I reckon we could come from behind to get a result here. Especially with those kinds of substitutions by Liverpool. Mane off for Markovic. And I think that could open up an opportunity for us. Because obviously, Mane is not as good as Markovic. Oh, Mane's a lot better than Markovic. That's what I'm meaning to say. So going forward, we can throw a bit of caution to the wind here. But we're getting up to 77 minutes now. And I'm going to tick over to attacking. Maybe. I mean, I kind of don't have a choice. Sturridge, he's not offside. Sturridge will put it just over. So he should be in attacking now. Let me just double check that. Attacking. Yeah, cool. I want to be in attacking. I don't know why I didn't register. Cool, we're in attacking now. We've lost our players. Oh, nope, they're back. Our players are back. Do I want to make a change? A late change? I want to, but I don't want to. Let's pause. Let's make a tactical change again here. Let's push up our fullbacks into wing-back positions, which means let's bring Swiss off the Hadagogic, I think. I don't know. Either way, we're getting more aggressive here for the last 5 minutes, looking for an equaliser. Will we be able to find it? There'll be added time, of course. I'm not expecting much though. Straight away, look at that spike in terms of our possession. I mean, it just resulted in a yellow card. Come on, lads. 4 minutes of at a time. 4 minutes to try and snatch an equaliser. We could have an opportunity here. It's low. Goes to Palmer, who is dispossessed immediately. And it's straight away a Liverpool opportunity. Great challenge here. Now what can we do? Ince to Moy. Moy plays the cross to Sabiri. Sabiri heads inside to Palmer. Palmer beats his man. Challenge. Sabiri puts it in. Quainer's put it in the back of the net. Is he offside? No, he's offside. No way. Oh, no. No. Oh. Can I see that again, please, referee? Oh, dearie me. Can I look at that? Oh my gosh. A disallowed goal. Come on, lads. Was he offside? You know what? 24 minutes. We'll have a chance to go back and look at that. It looks like it is going to be a 2-1 defeat here. I want to watch that again. I want to watch that again. Updates. Is that it? No. Well, updates. There we go. We're in 16th. A draw would have put us all the way up in 14th. I say all the way up, but it is all the way up for us. Because now we're a win for Leicester and we're into the relegation zone. It's a bit scary, isn't it? It's scary. Can we have moments through the game? Is this it? I want to get these. I want to see the previous highlight. Could someone please tell me? Review. Let's click on here, Sabiri. He got booked. Does anyone know how to look? This is a mystery. You know what? We'll be able to re-enter. So let's have this team talk, exit the game and re-enter. But let's talk to the guys and let's say that we were unlucky. We were unlucky. And they've reacted well to that. I reckon we deserved a point from that. I honestly do. I thought we were very unlucky. Oh, maybe that's it actually. I guess we'll never know. But we will be going back and we're gonna have a look at that and see if it was offside, because my first instinct it wasn't. Let's see this incident. Red's an unconvincing win. View highlights. Cool. I prefer to buy players. That's because we're new to the Premier League mainly. Let's click view highlights. Let's look at extended. Cool. Oh, armchair expert. There we go. What's close? Oh, never mind. Let's have a look again. So let's break down this game. Mainly just was he offside? Because I don't think he was. I honestly don't think he was. I think we were robbed there of a point. I'll happily admit I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I do like a false 9 though. I mean, like, if we had a better selection of players, I'd probably have a false 9. Come on, load in. Come on. There we go. What does this one do? Next highlight, next highlight. Let's spam. 61st minute. Okay, cool. 63rd. Wait, is this it? I know we've got a highlight after that, don't we? What? Where's the disallowed goal? Fine, let's go to comprehensive. Oh my gosh. Come on. I want to see this, guys. I want to see this. I mean, knowing this, I'm just going to have a press conference and it's going to have you incident on it. But, like, I want to see this, guys. 28 minutes into the recording. That's fine. It's under half an hour. I want to see this. Also, guys, apologies for some of these episodes not being, like, having background music or having the outro at the end. And you may think it's lazy editing, but it's not. I've had a few problems with my recording software not being able to import the raw footage. So I've actually been uploading raw footage because, you know, ultimately, okay, apparently we're not allowed to see the highlight, which is frustrating, but maybe they'll let us see it. No, I don't care that he got a yellow. Oh, I felt we were good enough to take something out of the game. He will learn from that. Played very well. Can I just say, yeah, he played well. Honestly, I don't want to say these because that's too extravagant, but I don't want to say these because that's just being a bit of a, you know, tool. So I just don't want to comment. Okay, so we don't get to see it. Whatever, guys. Was it offside? You let me know. I want to know your opinions. But that's enough for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you smash that like button down below and subscribe. New content every single day. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.